Alright, so Season 2 is off to a good start after Redemption.
Wonderful start. This is probably my favourite episode that we've had so far.
Yes, if you stuck around to the end of the last video, you'd have seen that.
You know, not that I want to overhype anything, but I am looking forward to seeing what the rest of this series has in store.
And apparently going back to Earth.
Yes, we are, or at least we're headed in that direction. Yeah, and I do like that it's the same intro, you know? Yeah, no reason to change it. It's already great. Yeah, and I will say the consistency is pretty, it's pretty seamless.
What is?
The consistency between the end of last season and what we've just watched. You know, it doesn't really feel like there was much different. Oh, a different writer! Chris Belcher.
Well, he's the script editor.
Yes, but it's not Terry Nation.
Yeah.
This is an interesting development.
I know, I thought last episode had such a bigger scale than anything from last season.
You did well.
Sure. Ooh.
I own you. Pure shadow. You won't just die without it.
So that's Shadow.
Ooh, all right.
It's
like a... I don't know.
I want your brother.
Looks like a little
to
jelly.
ask for it.
And not a jelly baby.
We own you from your first tiny drop of shadow.
Oh.
Use shadow.
Okay, so we've already had some twists.
Get PT meet me at launch grid 6 in 20 minutes.
I don't know what was going on.
Well, they're obviously resisting some kind of force, and they're about to be visited. You know, Largo is clearly up to something.
He's like controlling them through their supply of shadow.
Yeah.
Power down now.
Whatever Shadow may be.
Switching to
A drug, a really nice pasta sauce. We don't know.
Everything dirty, degrading and cruel on just about every colonised world.
Earth is all I know.
Okay. Just like
The
a
Terra
gang.
Nostra aren't responsible for everything, Gan.
Okay.
I could go and murder somebody now and it wouldn't be their fault.
Like a mafia of
Mind you,
sorts.
if I picked this
Space
pocket afterwards,
mafia.
they'd want their cut.
It's largely academic anyway.
That's what shadow does. It kills you.
Think I don't know that?
You. It's too late, remember. You're already dead. Like Petey.
Oh, okay.
How you feel, Villa?
I don't mean about leaving me behind. I've wanted to visit Space City ever since I was old enough to read
Costume
the
design this
Junior
season is
Adventure
just
Awards. But I'm
mad.
not
Yeah.
about that.
It's
I don't
June
care
Hudson
about
again.
that.
A sensible idea if you went across and gave the others the benefit of your experience.
I hadn't thought of that. What a very good idea.
No.
That's not the point.
If you were a decent computer, you'd be able to operate the teleport system like Aurak can.
Oh.
Again, or I shall switch you off and throw away the key.
Soon, that will be no longer a problem.
No longer a problem.
I've got a little
What's
job.
alright doing?
Offer you some refreshment.
We didn't come for refreshment.
Maybe some Shadow? Some Shadow cocktails? Oh no.
A refreshing gun!
Maybe we should have listened.
Refreshing death.
Looks as though he was right after all.
Oh. Well, they won't be going back then.
Villa? Zen, where is he? I left him in the lodge.
He is no longer on
He's
the
coming
ship
to the rescue,
He
maybe.
must be.
to another part of the Liberator.
Which part? Where?
Please silent.
Gonna fight Aurak and Zen. Computer battle.
This is Callie. Villa!
What do you want, Callie?
I want you back here. Get ready
That
to
wasn't
teleport.
Villa.
Wasting your time, Callie.
Oh?
I'm not wearing the bracelet. I'm not going to be
Oh, it is.
snatched away in the middle of
It is Villa, or
in the middle of anything. No.
is he taking Shadow, maybe?
Where is
No,
Aurak?
he wouldn't have.
Aurak's all right.
Maybe Aurak's impersonating Villa.
I don't know what's going on.
Fool, Villa.
I'll bring you back a present. What would you like, Callie? Name it, and it's yours.
He's never sounded
A
so
necklace,
confident.
Villa. Made from your teeth.
That didn't sound. It was Villa's voice, but it didn't sound like Villa talking.
That's what I'm saying. It could be
Yeah.
Aurak.
Obviously.
That's why we haven't been killed yet.
She looks roughly familiar.
Shut up, Hannah. It's none of their business.
Inspector, this is Blake. Come in, please.
Blake, this is Callie.
Well, the comms
We
work
have a
at least.
Later, Kelly. This is more important.
It
We
wasn't.
made a deal, but we need the rest of the money as a demonstration of good faith.
But Blake was
They
captured
don't
too.
trust us yet.
All the money?
Yes,
How?
Callie. All of it. Oh, it's a trick.
Okay, well that's.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, there we go.
Useful.
Blake. Blake. I shall count. When I reach the right number,
That's
call
pretty
911.
powerful then.
2,
It's getting suspicious. It's taken a while.
I was just wondering how many shovels you carry.
4. Does it matter?
Nice.
We'll be expecting your man.
Unless you release them immediately, I shall open fire on you.
Listen, lady.
Detectors report high-speed approach.
Scan.
It is maneuvering.
Loki
for
want
check
Callie
position.
to declare war on the entire city and beat them all. That would be.
Compute coordinates, range blasters.
Blasters
Well,
range.
The
Warning
last
again.
episode showed
Warning.
that
Ignored.
thrilling
They
action's
are
possible.
there.
On your fire.
Ruthless. Oh.
Simple enough for you?
Don't stand around, there's more where he came from.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Got confused.
Your sense of timing is as impeccable as ever.
I have always admired your patience.
You all right, Jenna?
There's a lunatic woman threatening to destroy the city. Get those people back to their ship.
You might know.
Must I?
Do it, Largo.
I think we might stay our welcome.
We can't stay here, so you're not going to leave without us.
Well.
I think they went without us.
Is she in the
Maybe
Sunmakers,
use you as a
maybe?
hostage.
In?
I don't
What's
know.
after
I
his
think she's one of the rebels, maybe.
We'll get a drink.
Oh.
I changed my mind.
Wait, what?
Sevilla's never left.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We'll find out. It's really interesting, though. It's so different to.
Everything
Well.
seems
All right, we've wasted enough time on it.
Maybe
Let's
it
get
was
back to
Villa
Terra Nostra.
that was
Back.
talking then, I guess.
Really just managed to
He
get
was
away from
drunk.
Yeah, I
Chose
guess
the wrong
so.
coach, that's all.
I want you not to look for me.
Whoa!
He's in a time loop.
Yeah. And some kind of. What? Or it is the time loop.
Okay.
I know where to look. It has to be the source. The key to all Terra Nostra's power. If we control that, we control them.
right.
Listen to
Thank you for
Avon.
their help.
Maybe. We already know.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time and. Villa's learned a lesson.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
Callie's.
Callie, wasn't there?
Oh, that's alright.
Callie.
Her mind's somewhere else.
In Aurak.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's insane.
What?
Oh, considering what it is.
Let's hope they don't know we're coming.
I like how Zondor kind of looks like Shadow. It's the
Oh,
same
it
kind of
does!
colours.
They'll be making planetfall any time
I
now.
was thinking the sun, but actually no, that's a good comparison.
Actually damages the addicts. Kills them a little sooner. But at least if you need one, you always know where to look.
Nah, that's why
clever idea.
PT died.
We must consider it for general use.
Callie's still
Yeah.
the same.
Why don't you try listening? The system has twin suns. There is no night side. I wish you wouldn't shout. Gan, have you got everything clear? Yes.
He is being a bit
Well-
grumpy today.
Well, Zen's doing the
Well,
flying.
Blake,
I'm just
yeah.
following.
Even shouting at everybody else is not going to help her.
Power in orbit can be.
This is the nicest Avon's ever been.
The most considerate.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Nice
Yeah,
quarry.
Down and safe. Stay by the telephone.
Yeah, it's such an interesting design on the outside, and now it's just.
They're all in uniform now.
Fry your eyeballs.
They've got the same kind of white and
Yeah.
little belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep.
I like it.
Zen's right. Next to me about half a mile away.
Reminds me of Luke Skywalker, I think.
It does look have a bit of a Star
Yeah,
Wars
far
feel,
enough to
this,
walk in
this
this
doesn't it?
Far enough to
Kind of looks like a flatter shadow, maybe.
5 minutes. I must get something for my head. You can't even teleport now.
Again, like last time.
Listen to the voice
Again
of
with the
Aurak.
Aurak weirdness.
Remember the touch of hands of laughter and the warmth of open minds. You are the last of the humankind.
She's not human.
Yeah, he even said Aurum.
Darkness engulfs you.
What?
Oh, and she's back. Yeah, I must say, this is very bold. Oh no, no, it's not. Little moon disc trees, kind of. Oh.
I mean, what happens when one's isolated?
I think that's what we're finding out.
I'm going back to the teleport. All right, you can go back to sleep. That key's electrified.
I mean, Aurak is getting some kind of involvement, I suppose.
Yeah.
Not just another computer for them.
Don't know, maybe we should get rid of it after this.
Yeah, probably not a good idea after all.
Hello.
Oh.
I brought some old friends along.
Automatic flight control is now aborted.
Uh-oh.
The manual controls won't respond.
Do something, Gan.
Explode!
Oh!
Well, that was quick. What?
She must have just given it like full force.
No, it's gonna...
Oh my gosh! This is...
Why? Alright, why? Who are these guys? Uh-oh.
Oh dear. What?
Oh, they're telepathic, so she can... They're gonna bring her back.
Okay.
So that's why she was going mad, because she didn't have anyone to be telepathic with.
Those carrier waves are your breach.
It's not Eric. It's someone using Eric.
I will deny you.
You are alone.
Well, except for that she did. Well, that was an interesting and...
There's two more of them.
Villa, bring us up now.
Oh, wait.
They'll do a register, it's fine.
Oh, yes, of course. Whoa. That was an interesting cut.
Yes, it's been interestingly directed. It's not been the most smooth.
So it was an alien.
Aurak uses special communication waves which pass into another dimension.
What?
And it is the same dimension which
Wow.
enables thought transference. Drives a beam through it, which is why he could be controlled by this force.
And why you couldn't.
What?
You fought
Okay, fine.
That kind of makes sense
Once
to
the
me.
wind is
This is the ID of a guard I killed. He was a member of Federation Security, a very special member. He was one of the President's personal security force.
The President of the Federation runs the Shadow operation.
And since Shadow is the basis of the Terra Nostra,
I don't believe it.
You have to talk to them.
that's like talking to Villa, a complete waste of time.
Why does Jenna look like she's about to go to, like, stand up for someone in court? She's dressed like a lawyer.
Yeah, we'll get you
Got a
back to
white
space.
suit.
I'll give you 3 years, then I'll come looking. I expect you to be able to help me.
3 years.
Information.
Now the show's gonna be over by then.
You won't hurt him much, but it'll sting a bit. Stand by to take us out, Jenna, when it's done.
Oh, first episode, not to be written, Returnation. Yeah, as I said, bold.
It was.
Bold in its in its storytelling?
Yes, Adrienne Burgess. He was in Sunmakers as the Rebel.
Okay. We'll see. Did you have? Yeah. Who's your guest director?
Helen Roberts.
Okay. Yeah, because through this and I guess Doctor Who, I'm kind of coming to figure out their style.
It was June Hudson.
Okay. Yeah.
Script edited himself.
Okay,
someone I've never heard of. Never heard of him. It's a new director.
We did fine
to me.
anyway. We did fine.
Yeah, it was weaker directing than the last one. It wasn't my favourite.
And I will say, there were some really weird cuts as well.
Yeah.
And specifically there was like a transition where it was going to the prison cell.
There were a few dodgy cuts of some things that didn't quite gel.
Those only came up like a couple of times. Aside from that, I enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, me too.
I'd probably say it might be the most interestingly done story, the most bold since,
the start.
The start or Duel.
More in keeping with the tone of how the show, the first couple of episodes.
Yes.
And this story did more for Callie than anything else we've
exactly.
ever had as well.
All this time you've wanted Callie's power to be focused on, and this episode, half of it felt dedicated to that.
It did. Again, this is one I think we probably should have had last season.
Well, that's the thing. They're really using the potential of the show now.
Yeah, it does feel that way, doesn't it?
And especially having Chris Boucher write does bring a new perspective.
Yeah, Space City, again, Mass Effect kind of reminded me of Omega. I'm starting to think there's quite a lot of Mass Effect that has been drawn from like 7.
It could
we tend to make a lot of those comparisons. Although we never really see much of it, which was a bit of a shame. I would have liked to have maybe followed. I guess Avon did go down and just get hammered. I would have liked to have seen a bit of that, maybe, just, I don't know. Maybe that would have,
we got a sense that
it's a 12 rating, maybe seeing it would have bumped it up to an 18, I don't know.
But I think we got a sense of like the leadership there.
Yeah, but that's not the interesting bit in a place like that, is it?
Yeah, something that was essentially ruled by these
that was
mafia-style operations.
But who are the Federation? Controlling both the law and the anti-law. Really, I didn't see that coming. But
and it brings back the Federation in a way.
It does. The other universe darkness thing.
That kind of came out of nowhere a little bit.
Yeah. It's not really somewhere I expected the show to go, but fine, fair enough.
It gives Aurak more intrigue, I suppose.
Well, it wasn't even Aurak though, it was just something using Aurak.
No, but the fact that it's cross-dimensional.
But that wasn't Aurak doing that. Aurak was just the bridge, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, thematically, the theme, it fit in there though, with shadow, darkness. They did link together, which was quite cool. Linking darkness to, I guess, company and friendship, and how Callie needs to have this telepathy ongoing, or she'll be in darkness almost. It's like that kind of parallel was quite cool.
Yeah, I suppose I felt a little something like that with like the moon discs helping out.
Yeah.
I suppose I could see where you're coming from.
Yeah, pretty strong script.
It's creative.
That was it was again.
Yeah, it felt unconventional at times.
We're both giving it a 7.5.
No, that's not a 75. The point is just very obscured.
2 for 2. We've both given the same score for both episodes so far.
That's true, although almost didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, Series 2 still going strong. So
absolutely. And I look forward to seeing if there's going to be another one by Chris or just by someone totally different.
No idea.
There's all sorts of possibilities that can be explored now.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see you for episode 3.
We will.
Next week.